Hello, everyone. It's Crystal Hill here from Hill House Publishing, and today I am having a conversation with Rosie Batista about our upcoming project, Beyond Conditioning, Living Life on Your Terms. And we are just both so excited about the possibilities that this holds for not just the readers, but also for all of those people who are going to come into the book and the card deck, because it's not just a book, it's a book and a card deck. Rosie, why are
Yes.
you so excited about
I
this?
mean, okay, because it's a book in a card deck, because that is like amazing. Like I love both. I'm not going to lie, I have books everywhere and I have card decks everywhere, but I love the combination of it. And this is the first time that I'm doing a combination. And I'm so excited about the combination for many, many reasons, because I have this vision of it being this super powerful, magical deck, because it takes the best of everybody into one thing, like this collective deck that is just going to be like off the charts, incredible. So I'm so jazzed about it. Like I know that it's going to be amazing, and it's going to do amazing things, not just for the recipient that's getting the deck, but for you guys, whoever comes aboard to create it. So it's a win-win in every way you look at it.
Absolutely. And what I love about it is that it kind of brings the card deck brings the book to life. It really becomes it's like, yes, you can flip the pages of a book and read whatever comes up, but with a card deck, it just brings it all alive. It adds another dimension, and you can use it in so many more ways as an author, as a practitioner, as a coach, healer, consultant. So, and this is exactly who it's for, right? Like, it's for the people who are looking for credibility, are looking for authority, are looking to spread their message in a really unique way. So those,
Like
yeah,
in the
go
way
ahead.
that only you can do it, which is so fascinating, right? Because even though we're talking about one topic, beyond conditioning as the title, like only you can bring your story to it and your modalities to it, your healing modalities, which will be part of the card deck. You're the only person that has that specific gift to bring. So that's really the power in it, is the way collaboratively that it works, and like how books like this work is it's just really genius.
And I've heard a lot of people saying, am I ready for this? Does my story really matter? And I think that's what you were
Mm,
just sharing. It's like everybody's story matters. Anybody who is even attracted to this theme, this topic, will have been on a journey that is
right.
worth sharing and can inspire others who are now looking to break free from the conforms of society or their
Yeah.
own inner shackles and conditions that are holding them back, and say,
Right.
we want to be free. This is the time for us to really embrace our sovereignty, our freedom, our magic, our joy. And there are people out there who've done that, like such as probably one of you listening. So this is really for a person who might have been in corporate, you've been in the job, and you're finally ready to listen to the whispers of your soul and saying it's time to step
Yeah,
into your purpose work.
I
It's
love that.
time to really step up as that. And you're looking for the credibility that you've had in corporate. You're looking to gain that now in your purpose work as a coach or healer or consultant.
Right.
Yeah. And
Right.
this book
And
can be good for
you
you.
don't have to do it all alone, because the idea of like, oh my God, to write a whole book by yourself or to do a whole card deck by yourself, it might feel daunting when you're just like, starting out and wanting to create this business and this, this brand. But having this put you in the same situation where you'll be invited to speak and you'll be a guest on podcasts and all the things that having a product like this will, you know, support you with. So it's just kind of a no-brainer if you're that person that is like, I'm ready and I need to establish myself as this authority that I know I am, but just no one knows it yet.
That's right. No one knows it yet, but you deep
Mhm.
down know it. And then your ego
Right,
gets in the way and it doubts and it's like, how can I really do this? Yes, you can really do this.
right.
And there's a beautiful
So
saying that
good.
I heard from a lady who I listened to in meditation. She says, the universe expresses itself through you.
Mm,
So you are a unique expression. Your life is a unique expression of
Yeah.
the whole of the universe.
Yeah.
And so just for that, right, we want to share
Yeah.
it.
And, some of you know Crystal, some of you know me. But we both operate the same way, which is why we're attracted to each other, where we really take good care of you, and that you will, you know, be guided through this journey. You will not be left alone. Like you will. It will be something that you complete because you just will. It won't be one of those things that you say, "Oh, I never finished that." It will be something that you complete, that you're actually holding in your hand, that you're able to share with other people. That's just really special.
Yeah, the energy of the group and the weekly meetings
Mm,
that we hold to hold your hand and to really help you get this story out to the world I think, is what makes this really, really special as well.
that's one of my favorite things, Crystal, is like watching what happens in groups. Right? It's
Yeah.
so like you can't even really describe it because you just don't ever even know like how magical it's going to be. It just
Yeah.
always like amazes me.
And everybody always gets exactly what they need.
They
They
do.
get the healing, they get the expansion. And that's the magic. I mean, it really is magical what happens. People who come together need to hear each other's messages to expand into their own next level. And the whole thing is just orchestrated in such a beautiful way. So if you get the tap on the shoulder right now, thinking, oh my God, I really want to find out more, then reach out to either Rosie or myself to have a
Yeah,
chat and just explore. Be curious, see if this could be something that's in alignment with your next step.
absolutely. Yeah,
Because we both of us, we're not like pushy in any way. We always look at, is this in alignment? Is this going to create a win-win? Can I see that this is going to help you to really blossom and
yeah.
expand in your business?
And I think to your point, like if you're feeling the nudge and you feel it in your heart and you're like, you feel that like, oh my God, I'm such a yes. And then all of a sudden you're like, oh, but blah, blah, blah. That's the part that you want to ignore because that part always like can rush in and like muck everything up because it just wants you to stay where you are, right? It's like, no, you're not going to go do something amazing.
Yeah,
So
it's that dance between the safety and the significance. Safety wants to keep you down there. It's like, oh no, 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 don't go there. And significance, like, come on, come on, come on, let's do this. It's time. It's your time. You're ready.
yeah,
And it's always just take the next step. I think with anything scary, we only ever just need to take the next step. And the first
that's
step
right.
is book a call with one of us. That's the next step to take.
Yes,
And then we'll see what the next step after that is, right? But
that's
we
right.
only ever take the next step. You never think about the end just yet.
No, and it's like we're so weird, right? Like we'll go up to I mean, when I think about this all the time when I go up to a staircase, and I'm like, well, I would never think in my head like I should get to the top of the stair. Like I should just jump up there. Like I just know that I'm going to take the next step. But like in life, it's like I don't know why we get ourselves in such a turmoil about like, okay, it's real easy to just take the next step, right? We don't have to worry about, well, what's going to happen after that step. Like we just know it'll appear. And so I think if we do a little bit of that, where we really just trust and we trust like our guidance that we've been like called, okay, yeah, this sounds like, I don't know why I just like love the purple or I love the title or I just like what they're saying. Like that's pretty much it. That's your tap on the shoulder.
Yeah,
And it's really that, it's not really harder than that. It's that simple, really.
it is that simple. And it's, yeah, just take the next step. And I'm doing this in my life at the moment with something big. And each step of the way, it's like, oh my God, am I really doing this? It's just the
Yeah.
next step. Yes, you are.
Yeah.
This is the universe propelling you in a certain direction. And I think it's the same with any big decision that we make, that
Right.
that is about our expansion and us
Right.
really stepping into the dreams that we know we desire. But to actually feel, okay, I'm actually creating my dreams
Yeah. Yeah.
is powerful. And this is a vehicle to make that
Right.
happen.
So if you would love it, if you feel like, oh my God, I would love this, then we would love to work with you. I mean, it really is like that great of a dance. It's like if you would love it, we are here and we love it too. And we'd love to
Yeah,
have you. So
absolutely.
the links are going to be below, right, in the comments. So
And they're already on screen as well,
Awesome.
so you can find out more about the project there. On there, you will also have a link to both mine and Rosie's calendar. So just take the next step, type in that link, and reach out to us.
Yeah, just talk to
And
us,
we will
and
have a conversation.
right, and we'll help you see, if you're confused about if it's for you or not. Once you're on a call with us, again, you'll know, you'll have the feeling. So yeah,
And your ego will put in doubts and questions, and there's always a solution to every problem. I tell my kids that probably once a day at least. It's always a solution to every problem, and if it's an alignment, it will show up.
Yeah, it's funny because I told I taught it was 2.5 at the time, my grandson, and I said, I always find a way. Like he was getting confused with something. I'm like, you always find a way. We always find a way. And now he says it all the time. And he's just 3. So it's like, you will always find a way if it's something that like you really want. The way will be laid out before you.
That's right. Rosie, you're shoveling your cards. Do you want to have a final message?
Can I pull one? And this is, I was shuffling. I didn't know if you saw or not, but this is from my brand new deck called Remembering Who You Truly Are.
Oh.
So let's see what we'll pull, because for like everyone, right? Because it's always, oh, woohoo. It's the Freedom card. This is my favorite. That's why I made it the cover. Like just kind of opening up to everything. And it's like, you can let it go now.
You can let the conditions go.
Yeah, I mean, that can mean whatever it means. And whatever you're like holding on to or resisting and holding on tight to, doubts, worries, whatever, you can let it go now.
That's it. It's perfect. And you are supported.
You are.
Always supported.
Yeah. Awesome.
Amazing. Thank you, Rosie, for having this conversation with me. Thank you, everyone, for listening. And remember, the universe has your back, and the universe does reward the brave. And you can let it go, whatever it may be. Thank you.
Thank you.